Getting rid of these people here. First, Mr. Samir Naga. Not gonna work here anymore anyway.
So I hope you enjoyed that little clip of the Office Space where the two Bobs are butchering the name of one of the coworkers. And of course, this is a classic scene from the Office Space, but I do not think that it is timeless because in this day and age, it's a little offensive if somebody does not know someone else's name or how to pronounce it, especially because we live in such a global world. My name is Dr. Craig Engstrom, and my last name is pretty easy to pronounce. That is Engstrom, though a few people do butcher it from time to time. In this video, I'm going to show you a really cool feature that LinkedIn just rolled out that will be helpful to you so that you can learn other people's names, but also helpful to you if you have a name that might be more difficult to pronounce. So hopefully when recruiters call you or colleagues reach out to you, they know how to pronounce it correctly. I also will talk a little bit about naming and how to be more competent communicator when it comes to people's names. Although I think I will have to do another video sometime in the near future that covers more strategies in terms of being competent in scenarios where you might be introduced to people of a variety of names. So be sure to hit the subscription button as well as the notification bell so that you do not miss that video or any other video that relates to crafting your communication competence. So let's go ahead and get started with this video. So as I said, LinkedIn rolled out a really cool tool recently. It is available on Android or iPhone. It is not available on any type of desktop version, but it's simple to use. Once you have the app loaded onto your smart device, you will just go to LinkedIn app. It should take you immediately to your feed. In the upper left corner, at least on Android, there is your face, a little picture of your face if you have uploaded a profile photo, which you should because profiles with photos have 22 times more views. And you're going to click on the menu item. That's the menu item, your little face. You click on View Profile. You click on the pencil icon underneath your heading. It'll go to your name, last name, and you will see the button for record name pronunciation. It's really simple to do. You just hold down the record button, record your name, and then you can play it back.
Craig Engstrom.
It won't show up until you actually click save in the upper right-hand corner. Once you have clicked save, it will now be available on the mobile app as well as the desktop version of LinkedIn. So if you are somebody that is connecting with somebody else, check first to see if they have their name pronunciation right there in LinkedIn. If you are someone with a difficult to pronounce name, I think it's important for you to add that feature so that others will be able to pronounce your name. But I do want to ask you a question because I'm not 100% certain whether you should go with just your name pronunciation or something like an introduction, hello, my name is, or hi there, welcome to my page, my name is, or hi, how you pronounce my name is. So it just gives a little bit more of an introduction because when you're networking with people, and that's what really LinkedIn is about, is networking, you don't walk up to somebody at a network after work event or a recruiting event and say, Craig Engstrom. You walk up and you say, hey, my name is. And so I'm wondering what your thoughts are. Do you think you should record a little introduction or just get right to name pronunciation? Go ahead and put your comments in the comments and have a debate about it. I'm thinking that maybe this is a good research opportunity, so I'm going to see if I can do a short research on recruiters' impressions of this just to get a sense of what their thoughts are. Now, I want to also talk about naming because I started with that clip, which is an offensive clip from the Office Space, and just your thoughts on what are some good strategies for not having to butcher people's names or not having people butcher your name. I am actually with somebody who has a difficult to pronounce name. She is from India and she constantly is, annoyed a little bit by, I don't want to say constantly, but she can be annoyed when people will try to pronounce her name back to her several times trying to get it correct. Now, I know that this comes from a place of wanting to do the right thing, but that can get a little bit annoying. So one thing I advise people to do is ask people, introduce yourself first. Hello, my name's Craig Engstrom. What's your name? Let them say their name, and if you cannot pronounce it correctly, just move on and try to avoid having a scenario where you have to pronounce their name until you get to learn it a little bit better. So in a scenario like, say, a recruiting event, when you introduce people, you can be like, hi, I'm Craig Engstrom, and then say, but I'll let you introduce yourself. So it's just a friendly gesture to say, and this person probably knows that you're not yet capable of pronouncing their name. So that's actually a really kind thing to do because it allows the other person to pronounce their name for the other person. Or if you are sort of having an interaction and saying goodbye, you could say, hey, it was really nice to meet you. I hope that we connect soon. And so you're just leaving it open. You don't have to say, it was really nice meeting you, whatever their name is, and butcher it. So that's just my thinking on it. There's no cut and dry rules on this, but I think having people keep pronouncing their name to you because you want to get it right is really more about you than it is about them. So just keep that in mind as you're introducing yourself to other people. Now, of course, you want people pronouncing your name correctly, and you don't like probably to have people butcher your name. But if you're on the other side of the coin, of course, just let it pass if you need to, and find that opportune time to correct them. So again, LinkedIn has this really cool app though, so I think put your name out there and send people to the LinkedIn page. That's a great way, if you have a hard to pronounce name, to get them to look at your LinkedIn. Tell the recruiter, say, hey, I know my name is difficult to pronounce. You can go to LinkedIn and listen to it on that pronunciation feature that just rolled out. And that'll actually give an incentive for them to go to the page. So use that tool. Also, if you are on the other end and you're reaching out to somebody, see if they have their pronunciation on LinkedIn and learn it before calling, and it just makes the interactions a little bit more smooth. So it's a great job on LinkedIn's part for offering this really cool tool. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button, as well as subscribe to the channel so that you can get more content just like this on improving your communication competence so that you are more successful as a professional or career job seeker. I hope to see you in the next video.